When it comes to natural resource extraction in Latin America and local controls, I think it's really important to systematize ways that we engage local populations. One of the ways to do this is through a process called consulta previa, whereby communities that are potentially affected by natural resource extraction are consulted and they are part of the planning process. And we know that when this is done, that there's greater receptivity to the processes that are put in place and communities are engaged. So it allows for long-term sustainability. I think it's important that when we think of ways for the international community to look towards Latin America and the Caribbean and what it means in terms of sustainable natural resource extraction, to look at examples that are coming from other countries such as Norway, where we know that there's a sovereign wealth fund that's being developed. This is now being discussed in countries like Guyana, whereby a fund is developed, pulling resources from extractive industries, and this fund is invested and used when there are there are downturns in the economy. So there's a shortfall in the economy. These sovereign investment funds, these sovereign wealth portfolios are used to inject vitality into the economy. And we see that this is an opportunity for the international community to support the region. I am particularly excited by some of the things that we see at a very local level. Most recently in Florida, in Sarasota, Sister Cities International brought partners from Merida, Mexico, to talk about opportunities to learn and share from each other in terms of eco-municipalities, in terms of renewable energy. So this sense of citizen-to-citizen engagement, diplomacy with local elected officials is a very unique and catalytic opportunity to exchange information and learn from each other. And then finally, there are a number of initiatives around transparency and information sharing. So there's an international agreement around transparency for resource extraction that various countries in the region are looking towards being able to set up these agreements in the region so that when resources are being used, that there's a process that's followed, that community members are able to understand what's going on and be involved in that progress, in that process, so that it's also a question of good governance.